Yes, indeed. Egad, yes, yes, indeed. Oh, good evening, everybody. How are you this evening? Winston Hastings here, at your service, to teach you, to educate you, so that you could be learned, so that you could walk this planet, hold your head up high, and if anybody should ever doubt you in social gatherings, you could tell them that you heard it from Winston Hastings. That is correct. I was just showing how two books, how to do dummies, to my little pet friend Cockeyed Rodney. This book is entitled How to Eat Ass for Dummies. For stupid people who don't know any better. Yes, what did you think of that book, Cockeyed? Very good, Cockeyed Rodney. I do say he is learning quite quickly. Now, I have some Jameson Irish whiskey. Now, being English, I do like my beer, but sometimes I like to expand my horizons. Once again, it does me just in social settings. I must tell you, I will read Cockeyed Rodney later this evening when we finish How to Eat Ass for Dummies. How to Floss with Pubic Hair. That's it, correct. Another very good book that I had finished just last week, I have to tell you. That's correct. And also, I have another book that I have not read yet, but I had taken it out of the library just yesterday. That book is How to Swallow a Load for Dummies. Once again, dummies. There is a lot of dummies in this world. We all know who they are. So do you. These are the people that read these books. For example, How to Eat Ass. And they do the deed, and then they don't even brush their teeth after. Sometimes it's nice to have a drink and smoke a pipe, to contemplate, to relax, to think out your thoughts deep inside of you and the things that are in your heart. Right, my little cock? There you go. Now, also, I have to tell you, I've been trying to get him into the sophisticated art of smoking a pipe. He doesn't seem to be doing so well, but he is a good reader and a good listener for the books. Okay, Cockeyed, I think it's time for you to fuck off so I can finish talking to the lovely people in YouTube land. There you go, buddy. Now, I do say my nipples are a little perky today. It's getting a little chillier out now these days. The first time I'm smoking this beautiful pipe, if you can see it. Let me shine some light on here. Do you see this beautiful pipe? This is a Chacon pipe, a limited Christmas series pipe with beautiful bird's eye. I don't know if you can actually see that, but there is a little Christmas tree there. Can you see the little Christmas tree? This is a limited series pipe. And fortunately, I've got the one with more of the curved mouthpiece stem. I do say I do love a good smoke. Now, if you are out in social settings and people doubt you about how to eat ass, tell them that there are the dummies, that you are no dummy, that you heard it from Winston Hastings. This is correct. These are things that they fail to teach you in school. There is also an art that I personally discovered myself. It's called Jack and Cap. It's a very scientific process. First, you must be mentally stimulated. Therefore, you should go on some of your favorite porn sites. I have a half a dozen or so myself that I like to venture on once in a while. And when you go on these sites, your eyes see what's going on and you get stimulated in your brain. This is mental stimulation. You are preparing yourself, you see, for the real act. Then what you do is you take a nice Viagra. And when you take the Viagra, you go to your weights. I have very light weights and I lift the weights. Now, what does this do? This, forces oxygen into your blood, into your muscles, and gets your heart rate up and pumping. Well, that Viagra will go into your bloodstream and it will, in fact, help you achieve Mastercraft Wood. That's correct, Mastercraft Wood. Not a Canadian Tire brand, I must say. Then what you do, my friend, my dearest friends, is you go back to watching your porn. And then you simultaneously jack it. And then before you decide to arrive, you cap it. You don't let one seed out. You force it all back down into your good old boy's ball sack. Now, you go back to the weights, pump a few more weights, come back to the porn, and do that several times on and off for a good hour. Then when your partner comes in and they are ready for you for the real act, boy oh boy, are you going to have a fabulous time. And your partner is going to really go out of their minds. It is a mind-blowing experience. Now, for you poor chaps out there who tend to go too quickly, you do not want to arrive too quickly. You could crash and set off the airbags, and that would not be good. Could break your nose or bust your teeth. So what you should do, you go to your closest lingerie shop and you purchase a small bottle of what they call China brush. And what you do is you take this liquid from this little vial bottle and you place it around the head. And if you want to be creative, you can go for a little streak on the top or on the bottom. Now, what this does is it numbs the penis and the head. And then, when you are overly stimulated while you are in the process of making love, you will not arrive early. Now, be careful. There should be a warning on this bottle, because there wasn't. I learned the hard way. If you put too much on, you won't have that much stimulation at all. By Jesus, old George, you could take a jackhammer and crack that down on there, a sledgehammer. Smack, smack, and you will not even feel it. And by the time you are ready to come, you might find it next day, noontime. But boy, oh boy, talk about a quart of protein. But you have to be very careful, because while you are waiting for that beautiful moment to arrive, and you're having a very difficult time to spill the protein, you can get what they call blue balls. Now, blue balls are very dangerous for us men. Us men folk, we don't like the blue balls. For all you have to do is just a slight gentle breeze, like this, and it feels like a mule just kicked you and hooved you in those two little boys of yours downstairs. This is not pleasurable. So once again, be careful how much China brush you put on. Well, I should bear you farewell. Have a good evening. It is very nice to see you all again. I hope I was some service to you tonight. Think about what you've just learned, which you could take to your social gatherings tonight. You learned the art of eating ass from a book on how to eat ass for dummies. You know that there is a book out there, How to Floss with Pubic Hair, and How to Swallow a Load. The Art of Swallowing a Load. Well, you can look. Sometimes they change the title on these covers. Now that you are prepared, I wish you jolly good luck on all your societal endeavors. And I bid you farewell. Once again, this is Winston Hastings at your service. I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving weekend and eat a lot of turkey. And then maybe later you can do some gobbling yourself.